Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you tonight. Heck of a game that we have. The Falcons and the Vikings tonight. We're going to go through the entire game, break it down, have you all set from a football perspective, a betting perspective, understanding the film behind both of these teams. All of it, baby. Don't worry about that one bit. I got you, man. We're going to have a lot of fun doing it, too. My dude, Chris Ramey, Bizzle the Man. Man, what is good, Big Chris? Man, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you indeed, man. All right, now, before we jump into it, let's get an update of where we're at so far with our picks today. And we are smoking the books. What is this, 9-2? So far, we are absolutely smoking, man. Now, Cardinals money line, Chargers money line. We still have that one up. Need the Cardinals to finish this game off. 2 minutes left in that one. They're up 27-21. And then we got the Chargers on Monday night. Then Daniel Jones with the Colts has the ball right now. It's going to be a little tough, though. We'll see if we get that one. But whatever. We're solid, man. We're sitting good. Now, dude, let's talk about some of these games, man. You see the Bills, they handled the business against the Jets. 49ers, what a gutty win. Doing it with Mac Jones, full team effort. Heck of a job there by San Francisco. The Cardinals looking like they should get the job done, up 27-21, 2 minutes left against Carolina. The Bengals, big comeback win for them over the Jaguars. They get the job done. And the Cowboys, you want to talk about another comeback win in overtime. But you know what? They got the job done, man. And credit to the Giants, too. That was a heck of a game. 70-something points being scored there, man. So, yeah. Hey, Matty boy, it's your wife's birthday. Happy birthday to her. Absolutely. And Big J Parlay, what up? What up, Big Daddy? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Seahawks going on the road, handle their business against the Steelers. Absolutely. Smashed it. Eagles, we'll see. They're up 20-10. 4 minutes left in that one. Hopefully we should be all right there. Russell Wilson, he threw a pick in overtime. Needed that one. Caleb Williams, he threw a pick. Bears, yeah, like we said, Bears want to win that game. Lions had to win that game. Matthew Stafford. Hey, the Titans held on, man. I would have, like, going into the fourth quarter, it was like tied up or close. Man, the Rams ended up handling their business. So we get Stafford on the INT. We do not get the Titans plus 5.5, but you know what? We took our shot. Tua, he threw a pick. Patrick Mahomes. Hey, let me tell you right now, and then we're going to get into the show. Patrick, you see this on the right. Patrick Mahomes 1+ INT and Patrick Mahomes over 4.5 rush attempts. I'm just going to tell you right now. All right. The books don't know it yet, but Mahomes is kind of out there on his own, and he's running way more than he wants to, and the team wants to, but they don't have a choice. And he's also throwing interceptions. So I'm just telling you, we're going to be riding Patrick Mahomes over rushing attempts, all right, and interceptions. As long as the juice is right on the INTs and the rushes is around, 4.5, he's running a whole lot, right? So, yeah, just something to pay attention to. Okay, let's jump into this game tonight. Oh, if you guys could, I will not ask you for anything else, but YouTube is pushing us, and if you could hit the like button, it would absolutely help that even more. If you could just take 1 second right now, hit the like button. If you're watching on your phone, just grab the screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it right back up. Colts win. I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button. I won't ask you for anything else. Thank you. Man, give the Colts credit, dude, and Daniel Jones too. He's playing his tail off, man. Man, 2-0 for the Colts, buddy. Great start. Great start. Okay. All right. Let's jump into it here. So, like we said, NFC matchup here. We have the 0-1 Falcons on the road against the 1-0 Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings are 3.5-point favorites. Falcons plus 145 on the money line, and a total of 44.5. So, excuse me. Starting off with this game. All right. Sorry, let me do that. what sticks out to me is first and foremost, remember what we spoke about last week, and specifically with Minnesota and JJ McCarthy. Okay. There could be a slow start. We could see that for a couple weeks. All right. Don't throw too much at the kid. Again, I'm not saying that that's going to last every game all year. It might be done with. I don't know. But what I'm saying is we saw it a lot in week 1, and I think we could see it here in week 2. So just pay attention to that. Same thing with Penix too. I mean, I know that he's got a year in his belt, but you could possibly see a slow first quarter. We'll find out about that. But total of 44.5. So the books do have this game at a pretty low total. So let's jump into it in full. And the way that we always start is by jumping in with the picks. Let's go. All right, let's go with 4 here for this game. So let me read them off, and then we'll talk about them. Michael Penix Jr., over 3.5 rush attempts at plus 125. I think that passing could be difficult at times tonight for Penix and for the Falcons as a whole. And I think that not only will they dial up, 1 or 2 run attempts, designed for him, but the Minnesota Vikings absolutely have a fantastic defensive front. Not only the front 3, front 4, front 7, you name it. They can get down. And they're going to flush him out. So we're going to take Penix over 3.5 rush attempts at plus money. Next, John Parker Romo over 1.5 field goals. You're probably wondering to yourself, AB, I'm glad to be here, but who in the hell is John Parker Romo? Okay. Aubie says, AB, that's field goals made, not attempted, right? Correct. Yeah, apologies. I should have put made. John Parker Romo over 1.5 field goals made. Okay. So why I'm playing this? Young-Ho Koo got benched for Atlanta. John Parker Romo is the new kicker for the Atlanta Falcons. And honestly, I think he's going to get some action tonight. And sorry for Young-Ho Koo, but this is somebody's dream. And they got a shot to go after it. John Parker Romo, we're behind you, baby. Let me take him over 1.5 field goals there for the Falcons. Big John said, AB, what up, Hoss? Man, what's good, bro? You doing all right? Man, it's so good to see you, man. Big Jeremy Brooks said, Bijan Robinson over 3.5 receptions. I love this play. Oh, my God. I'm jealous that I don't have it. Absolutely. Absolutely love it. And we'll talk about more about this, but it fits exactly in to the Falcons offense and what they want to do. So, all right, John Parker Romo over 1.5 field goals. Justin Jefferson, longest reception over 25.5 yards. Okay. I don't know how big offense is going to be on either side. I think you're going to have some spurts where these teams speed it up, start letting it rip. I think you're going to see some points where these two teams hit a wall. But Justin Jefferson, I want to play it at a one-shot clip. I don't want to have to get 7 receptions. I don't want to have to get 79 receiving yards. I want one long one. That's it. Give me Justin Jefferson, longest reception over 25.5 yards. And give me Bijan Robinson, Falcon side, running back, longest rush over 14.5 yards. Exact same deal. Now, I love the receptions. All right, the Jeremy dropped in the chat. Love them. Love them. It's a great call. Very attainable number and absolutely going to be there. Same deal we spoke about with Justin Jefferson. I don't know how many yards Bijan's going to get. He's probably going to get his attempts. I'll say that. But I think that he can break one off. I mean, obviously he can, right? I'm going to play both JJ and Bijan at like a one-shot clip. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have to get the cumulative tonight. I want to get it in either a big play offensively or a big mistake defensively, right? Which could happen too. So those are the 4 that we have. Okay. Now, let's jump into it here. So, the quarterbacks. You're looking at it here. Michael Penix Jr. On the Falcons side, J.J. McCarthy. All right, 2 primetime games for the Vikings. Right out of the gate. J.J. McCarthy's first 2 starts. Big primetime games. All right, so you see passing yards, 232 over under for Michael Penix, 217.5 for J.J. 33.5 pass attempts to 29.5 for J.J. So, look, the books are already telling you more attempts, more passing yards, that the Vikings are going to try to run the football a little bit more. Not the Falcons won't, but yeah. Absolutely. Big Kevin McKenzie said, big man, let's go get it tonight, man. Absolutely, big bro. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're feeling good. Man, thinking about you, buddy. Aubie said, I love Michael Penix pass attempts. I do too. Absolutely. Like, he's going to throw it a lot. That's why those receptions for Bijan that Jeremy Brooks had in the chat, such a smart play, man. Completions, 21.5 over under for Penix, 19.5 for JJ. That's a big number. Now, JJ can complete them. Both these quarterbacks have pretty short offenses, okay? We'll talk about that. So, attempts, completions, yeah, very small, short pass games, okay? Which generally lead to completed passes and moving down the field pretty quickly. Longest pass, 33, or longest completion, 33.5 yards over under for Penix, 35.5 for JJ. So you see, JJ actually has one category here larger in regards to passing, and that is paying respect to Justin Jefferson. Not that there's not other dudes that can do it, but that's what Justin Jefferson does. When you got arguably the best wide receiver in the league, yeah, it's going to do that for you. So 33.5, 35.5. Then to throw an interception, minus 125. All right, on both sides. Tina, so good to see you. She said, go Atlanta. There we go. I want those other NFC North teams to lose. I see you, Tina. So good to see you. Get that touchdown play ready. All right, rushing prop lines. Bijan Robinson on the left. Jordan Mason for the Vikings here. All right, you're number 1. So rushing yards, Bijan 66.5 over under, Jordan Mason 57.5. And yes, that is the running back that came over from the 49ers. All right, 15.5 rushing attempts for Bijan, 13.5 for Jordan Mason. Understand that there are folks behind Jordan Mason as well. We'll talk about that. Longest rush, we're on Bijan Robinson, over 14.5 yards for his. Jordan Mason, 15.5. Anytime touchdown, minus 135 for Bijan, plus 425 for 2 touchdowns for Bijan. Jordan Mason, minus 105 for an anytime TD. And 2 touchdowns for Jordan Mason, plus 500. And those 2 plus touchdowns or anytime touchdowns for these guys could come on the ground or in the air, right? So just so you understand, it doesn't have to be a rushing touchdown. They're anytime touchdowns. Okay, so what you see here, Bijan, I mean, he's their one. He's their guy. Again, 66.5, somewhat of a big number, but you're going to see larger. You're going to see smaller. Don't expect a ton of rushing from Michael Penix. Now, we're playing over 3.5 rushing attempts, but understand that he's not Jalen Hurts, right? Like, that's not what that offense is trying to do. Jordan Mason, we're going to talk about this. You've got some folks behind him here. Yeah, like let's take a look at the full picture here. So rushing yards, you see Bijan and Jordan. We just talked about that. Now, Aaron Jones, all right, behind Jordan Mason. He's at 41.5. So Jordan Mason, 57.5 over under. Aaron Jones, 41.5. All right, those are your 2. Now, Tyler Algier for Atlanta, 26.5 over under. Let me tell you, Bijan is your 1, but Tyler Algier will get opportunities. I assure you. They use him a lot. So, you know, that might be another look too. If you're not looking to play Bijan, dude, Magnum TA can get the job done right there. All right, J.J. McCarthy, Michael Penix, you see it. J.J., what is that, 18.5, and Penix 9.5. So, again, Jinxie went with the Pin 5 club. You see rushing attempts. Aaron Jones, 9.5. So Jordan Mason, 13.5 rushing attempts for the Vikings. Aaron Jones for the Vikings, 9.5. So look at that split right there. And JJ McCarthy at 3.5 as well. So yep, you've got some split backs there. Things just to pay attention to. Now, wide receivers. Drake London for the Falcons. Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. 71.5 for Drake London, 76.5 for Justin Jefferson. So look at this. And Chicago Pat cashed the New York Liberty ladies in the WNBA. Hey, great job, man. Pat crushing it, my boy. I love it. Hey, Magnum TA, hey, him and Dusty, they having trouble with the Horsemen. I saw the brother. I saw the clip of on YouTube of the Four Horsemen's theme song, and the top comment said, "This makes me want to get me and 3 of my buddies to go beat up Dusty Rhodes." It made me smile, man. Magnum TA was that dude. All right, so 71-76. Look, that's big respect for Drake London, man. That's big respect. He's right there with JJ. So, books are telling you, all right, Drake can not only go deep, but the Falcons are going to throw the ball. All right, reception, 6.5, 5.5, respectively. Longest reception, 22.5 for Drake London, 25.5 for Justin Jefferson. Anytime TD, plus 165 for Drake, plus 1,200 for 2 TDs. Justin Jefferson, plus 110. Anytime touchdown, and 2 TDs, plus 700. Look, so pay attention to this, man. Like, even just the fact that Justin Jefferson is plus money for an anytime touchdown. You guys are saying Chiefs. I didn't see what happened. Somebody fill me in. I see Chiefs are cooked and Chiefs LOL. Did something happen? Yeah, I mean, the fact that JJ is plus money for an anytime touchdown goes to show that could get tough. And when they get in the red zone, they might stay very conservative. So something to pay attention to. So if you're looking to play, Abby, what was the final score, if you guys don't mind? Did we cover the 1.5 for the Eagles? Yeah. So if you're a guy or girl, if you're a human being, all right, that doesn't always get to play Justin Jefferson touchdowns because the juice can get out of hand, there you got it. Boom. 2017, bam. All right, and that's final. Nice. There's the cover right there. Jeff, they're covering my little teaser. Got Philly straight up. Boom. Attaboy. NFLHD.com getting in the mix. I mean, I hate to clip you, but hey, give you some love there. All right, so, yeah, now taking a look. All right, receiving yards, J.J. Drake, we already talked about it. Darnell Mooney, 43.5 for the Bears. T.J. Hawkinson for the Vikes, 39.5. Kyle Pitts, dude, 34.5. I don't even know what to do with him anymore. Ray McLeod, all right, the DG special, 28.5. Jalen Naylor. Look, you've got some big names here, okay? Now, Adam Thielen, I'd be careful with that. Receptions here. Hawk, 3.5. Bijan. Great look there. Jeremy, great call. Darnell Mooney, 3.5. Kyle Pitts, 3.5. Ray McLeod, 2.5. Aaron Jones, 2.5. Jalen Naylor, 2.5. Adam Thielen. Again, be careful with Adam Thielen. I made that mistake last week. He could be very heavily involved. He could not. I don't know. But be careful with, I'm just telling you, be careful with that one. I made that mistake last week. And I think he had one pass thrown to him and he didn't catch that one. So Cardinals win 27-22, close game. All right, there we go. So we got that one in the parlay there. Pat, $4.99 super sticker. Share my blessing. Biggest thank you to all of you in the crew, especially, man, Pat. Dude, that's so nice of you, man. Thank you. Thank you, for real. And, dude, I mean, everybody make sure, if you're brand new, make sure you're following Pat. This dude's absolute stud with it, man. And hell of a day, too. Hell of a guy, too. Hell of a day. Hell of a guy, too. Matty boy, this is where I got day. Hell of a guy. This is part of the day where I take happy unit winnings, have fun with the same game parlay. First step, who's got the boost? Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Find that boost, because I'll tell you what, man. Let's just go ahead and hit parlays right now. Falcon side. Okay. So the way it works, look at the bottom left, top, bottom. Okay. We're going to do 3 for both teams. Now, let's move the Falcon. Okay, bottom left. Let's move the Falcon spread from 3.5 to plus 6.5. Bijan Robinson, anytime TD. JJ McCarthy, 1+ interception, plus 248. All right, up top, number 2. Falcons, plus 3.5, normal spread. Drake London, anytime TD. Michael Penix Jr., 200+ passing yards, plus 430. All right, then at the bottom, Falcons, plus 3.5. Bijan Robinson, anytime TD. Drake London, anytime TD, plus 600. All right, do any of those parlays interest you? What do you see? Drop those in the chat. Let me know what you like here. And again, feel free to identify pieces that you like and pieces that you don't. The whole point of this is to put together winning parlays, right? So trust me, like if you're dropping in items or, saying, hey, man, I'm not on that. Let's move that number or let's, find something else. Dude, trust me, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Like that's the whole point of this thing, right? So feel free in the chat. Absolutely. Yeah, Avi, boom, NFL HD. They really pushed that HD. If you haven't gone to HD yet, NFLHD.com is trying to get you, boy. All right. Big Zach said he's going plus 430 there at the top. Yep, I feel you, man. Patrick, going with the plus 600. There we go. All right, keep dropping those in. Let me drop it over to the Vikings side. Now, understand what I did here. We have the Vikings money line, but I also moved the Vikings minus 3.5 to Vikings minus 2.5 to get it under that key number of 3. Okay. So same deal, bottom left, top, bottom. So bottom left here, Vikings money line. Just win the game, no spread. Just win the game. Justin Jefferson, anytime TD. JJ McCarthy, 170+ passing yards, plus 236. All right, up top, number 2. Vikings, again, taking that spread from minus 3.5, dropping it to minus 2.5. Get under that key number of 3. So Vikings minus 2.5, Jordan Mason, anytime TD, and Michael Penix Jr., the Falcons, to throw 1 or more interceptions. All right, plus 325. Bottom, finally. Vikings again, minus 2.5. Justin Jefferson, anytime TD. So a passing touchdown. Jordan Mason could be a passing touchdown or a rushing touchdown. So Vikings 2.5. Justin Jefferson, anytime TD. Jordan Mason, anytime TD. Plus 500. So any of those on the Vikings side that you like. Big Lance said, I like the Bijan TD, but Vikings win and Jefferson TD seems like a fun play. Yeah, you know what, Lance, I agree. Like, I like that. And, that's a good thing, too, is like you can, like, you see how I mix and match like the interceptions of the other quarterback. I think you're thinking correctly, too, in the fact that, like, doesn't have to be just one team. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I like your look, bro. Spitzer, my man, added a 50% same game parlay boost to make it over plus 600. Beautiful work, my boy. Japan, Michael Penix Jr. over 9.5 rush yards, minus 112. I like it. Prince of Pigs, Motion. I can't ever see myself wearing a Packers shirt. Bears fan. Martez, who are the players scoring touchdowns? Get to that in 1 second, buddy. I got you. My man, Big Jeff. Love the over points all day today. I agree. Like, there could be a little bit of a slow start, 2 young QBs and whatnot, but once they get going, and I'll show you guys like the way that these offenses are going to come out and attack, very, very quarterback friendly and very, quantity reception friendly too. I agree with Jeff. Jeff's smart dude, man. Knows what he's talking about. So yeah, keep dropping those in. Big Wayne said, give me the Vikings plus 325 parlay play. Beautiful work there. There we go. Big Jeff said, I think it goes over. So you're like me, man. Prince, I think it's a shootout tonight. Yeah, I do too. TJ said, love Mason or Jones running on and over Jefferson in the 236-1. Is that like a Drake area code? All right. So those are the 3 right there. All right. Let me get back to the picks real quick. Then we're going to do more quarterbacks. All right. So Michael Penix Jr., Falcons, over 3.5 rush attempts plus 125. John Parker Romo. All right. Sounds like, remember John Parker Wilson, quarterback for Alabama in the 90s or maybe early 2000s? He was the one on that MTV show. John Parker Romo, Falcons kicker, over 1.5 field goals, minus 110. Justin Jefferson, longest reception, over 25.5 yards. And then Bijan Robinson, Falcons running back, longest rush, over 14.5 yards. All right, so let's do that now. You know what time it is, man. It's time for the no-fly zone. Let's go get it. All right, everybody brand new here. What we do is go through both offenses using the film, the charts, and everything in between to break down this game for you and what you're going to see from these offenses, and also to find out if these quarterbacks are throwing a pick tonight. But trust me, these charts work so much more than just interceptions. And also, if you guys could really quick, I swear I won't ask you for another thing. If you could hit like right now, it would be massive. YouTube just gave us a boost because you all are the best. If you're watching on your phone, just grab the screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it back up. And I swear to God, I'll never ask you for anything again. Thanks. All right, let's get to it. So on the left, you see the Vikings secondary rankings. All right, through one game. Yeah, it's one game. So let's just, use that for what it is. All right, but pretty good, man. Short left, third ranked in the NFL. 14th, short mid, short right, fourth in the NFL. 18th, deep left, 13th, deep mid, 20th, deep right. Now, you see Michael Penix Jr. here. This was last week versus the Bucs. So what I want you to see is to understand the Falcons offense, okay? So you see the line of scrimmage, blue line, left to right. All right, right to whatever, just going across. That's the line of scrimmage. Then you see plus 10, plus 20, plus 30 on the sides. Those are lines of scrimmage. So 10-yard pass, 20-yard pass, 30-yard pass, etc. Green dots are completions. White dots are incompletions. Blue line is a touchdown. So what do you see? This Falcons offense is built 10 yards and in. They'll throw it a lot. Penix, 27 of 42. All right, now, that game was high scoring, obviously. But this is what the Falcons offense is built to do. So when we saw Big Jeremy drop in, Bijan Robinson, Falcons running back, receptions, okay? Look at that blue line of scrimmage. Do you see it? Look how many passes were behind the line of scrimmage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, including a touchdown, okay? And that's just behind the line of scrimmage. Look, 5 yards and in, a ton of them. 10 yards and in, a ton of them. They'll throw it deep too, but it is high volume, short, safe passing. So if you're playing attempts, completions, could be a good night. They just need the ball to do it. Where's he going to get into trouble? Intermediate left, deep mid, short right. All right. Throw it across your body and throw it across the middle are brutal for any quarterback in the NFL. But short right, Penix is not good there, surprisingly. But throwing across your body to that side, right? So that's the deal, man. And he could get into serious trouble, especially if they're check down passes and he's getting flushed out of the pocket. Pay attention to that. It could get turned around. And that's where an interception could happen because this defensive front is no flipping joke. So the game script you're going to see for Michael Penix, the Sharks are everywhere, brother. Penix. These boys can come. They're going to get you. Okay? Get the ball out of your hands and don't make very ill-timed passes on the run to these areas. You're going to get into trouble. Know the D-line packages. The Vikings, their defensive line, they can go 3 defensive tackles, 4 defensive tackles, 4 defensive ends, NASCAR package, they can do it all. Understand, they built for speed, or they built to shut the run down. You're going to see all of it. All of it. And especially if they start trying to go a little deeper. Limit the false starts. Wasn't a huge problem, but it was something. Hostile environment tonight. Okay? Be careful. Big Bobby said, wounds licked. Let's go. Bobby, look, I'm wearing a Vols shirt and a Vols hat. I ain't sweating it. You ain't sweating it. We all good, big dog. Everything's all right. That was a heck of a game. Yeah. Limit the false starts and do not lazily check down. We just talked about it. Okay. You see all these short passes. You can get into trouble with this defense doing that if you are not fully aware of where you're going with the ball. So don't lazily just chuck it up because it will get taken for 6. 4 out of 5 stars to throw a pick tonight for Michael Penix. Jumping over to J.J. McCarthy. Now, we only have one game of him historically as a starting quarterback. So, understand. We're using limited information. However, all right, Falcons secondary. Pretty good. 5th in the NFL. Short left, short mid 18th, short right 7th. Deep left 15th, deep mid 7th, deep right 9th ranked in the NFL. J.J. McCarthy didn't throw it a whole lot. 13 out of 20, okay? Like I said, this is basically a rookie. I know he's been in the league for a year, but he's a rookie in terms of experience. They're going to start slow with him. They're not going to put him in brutal spots, okay? So pay attention to the first quarter as he tends to get it going. Now, what they're going to do is take a look at this line of scrimmage, okay? They're going to use short passes to gain confidence, right? Like batting practice, first time out there. Let's just swing it a couple strikes, man. Just put the ball in play, right? There, you're going to see that. It could be a slow start. Now, the other thing that concerns me is that when you have slow starts, if they're converting first downs, especially in the ground, or short passes, whatever, they could eat a lot of clock. That's the concern, right? Because if you're playing overs and props or in points, you just need possessions. You need reps, right? You need plays. So that's another thing to pay attention to, especially if you're a live bettor. So where's he going to get into trouble here? Okay. Deep left, deep mid, short mid. Look, let me show it to you again without the reds. Look at this in the middle. And by the way, Brad Betts said, what up, gang? He's in the chat. Dude just swept all of his goal plays for this weekend for the Friday show. My freaking Lord. And weighing it like a plus 2,000 something parlay off of it. So, Brad, huge shout out. Make sure to check us out, especially Brad, Monday, Wednesday, Friday on DTL, 10 a.m. Eastern every day. Okay, so back to this offense. Look, okay, it's a very simple offense, and it's safe. You don't throw over the middle, all right? If you're thinking about it, look at the left, look at the right, okay? And these balls are going towards the boundary, all right, towards the out of bounds, right? Because you want there to be safety for this quarterback, okay? Either his wide receiver's going to catch it or it's an incomplete pass, okay? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He's a kid. It's going to take a minute. He's going to be safe passes, but he's going to get in trouble because it's just learning. And he's got that dog in him. We saw it. Ask Bears fans, right? I love you, Bears fans. I'm not meaning that as a shot at you. I'm saying this kid won a national championship at Michigan for a reason. Like, he is a dog, right? He's got it in him, but it might take a minute, man. He's a young cat. All right. Game scripts here for the Vikings. You saw their offense. Expect the same style. All right. If I was a coach for the Vikings, this is what I would be telling JJ. We're on your time, bro. You're the quarterback. You got good players around you, but we're on your time. Big Randall said, no one better than Brad on Cap and Soccer. Exactly, man. Dude's money in the bank, bro. Absolutely. Randall, good to see you, big dog. What y'all eating tonight, man? Tiff cooking? JJ, we're on your time. If you need to start slow, we're absolutely going to do that. Relax. You know how success is made in anything in life? One good play after another, okay? So, JJ, relax. You can't win the game in the first quarter, okay? You can lose it, but we're not focused on negativity. One good play at a time. Repeat the process, okay? There are going to be ups, going to be downs. We're behind you. Don't worry. Nobody's coming in to bench you. Like, relax, okay? One good play after another. Intermediate middle is a trap, big dog. All right. You ain't the first rook that's going to fall for this. All right. These are sharks on the Falcon side, too. Okay. They'll bait you. You ever seen a coyote? All right. Coyotes will send a female in heat out to dogs, livestock, whatever, to get you to chase that coyote into the woods where there's an ambush of 6 coyotes waiting. So, number one, if you ever see that, if you have coyotes, understand they play those games. But number two, that's what these secondary dudes are going to do to you, man. All right? You're going to be looking at them. Your eyes are going to tell where you're going. Rookies just do it. Every quarterback does it. However, be careful, man. Throwing across the middle. Again, you see this offense? Your coach is smart, okay? There's a reason why you didn't throw over the middle much, except when it was right time. You threw a touchdown doing it. You've got it in you, but it might take a minute to get there. All right, run game, short pass game. Same thing we were talking about on the Falcons side. Same deal we're going to talk about on the Minnesota side. All right, expect passes to the running backs. Expect passes to the tight ends. Expect short passes in this game, okay? 4 out of 5 stars for JJ to throw a pick as well. And you say, why don't we have interceptions on the list? You got 4 stars. Because I had to have some kind of suspense. You know we're playing both quarterbacks. Give me Penix, minus 125. Give me JJ McCarthy, minus 125 as well. I apologize. That was the lamest surprise of all time. We won't ever do that again, but it made me smile, so there we go. All right, Randall said, Tiff's cooking steak, broccoli stuffed sweet peppers, and upside down, but damn. I mean, you, how much you making? So we're going to take both of them. And then these 4 plays in white, those are the same ones from previous. Michael Penix over 3.5 rush attempts. John Parker Romo, Falcons kicker over 1.5 field goals. Justin Jefferson, longest reception over 25.5 yards. And Falcons running back Bijan Robinson, longest rush over 14.5 yards. And add those interceptions on both sides to both of these teams. Now, understanding penalties. Okay. Falcons here. Again, it's one game, but take a look at the count here. You can see type of penalty, false start. Had only 2 of them, but again, 2's too many. That's 5 yards. Like, can't be doing it. Everything else is fine. Falcons aren't really a heavily penalized team, so to say. But yeah, just pay attention to false starts, man. As for the Vikings, delay a game again. It's going to be expected with a rookie quarterback. It's just going to happen. So give the kid some space. He's learning on the fly, but he's going to be good, man. It's just going to be up, down, man. Up, down. Illegal contact, defensive, not bad. I mean, there's no concerns here. Like, delay a game, like, just delay a game, false starts, pay attention to them, right? Things, young quarterbacks, things like that, man. That's where you're going to be. Okay, now, touchdowns. Let's get to it. So, apologies in the chat. I know that you guys are asking about them. Just had to take a second to get here. Second. All right, so the way that we play it is this. Okay? Big Scott say, what up, AB? What's up, big dog? Big Sean Seabrook. Hey, what's up, AB? Been a while. Too bad for our Vols. Let's get some money tonight, though. Oh, yeah, it is, man. Tough game. Georgia played a great game. And, yeah, we'll be all right. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, you got the positivity. Sean's my boy. Absolutely. Yeah. So, okay. Now, the way that we play the first touchdown game is you have to select the first touchdown score of the game, but it has to be at plus 1,000 or more because, hey, I'm going to take Saquon Barkley. Like, it's too much, right? So let me see in the poll where the crew went. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Drake London, plus 1,000 is the Howie Schwab crew play. So let me pull this up here. Here is where we're at so far. All right. You get a diamond. You get in the club when you hit one. So make sure you drop yours either in the chat or in the Discord there. Spencer Kilgore, he's got one. Big Zach Phelps got one. Matt Logan's got one. Big Wayne Bialka's got one. I have one. It's just me has one. Dan Clark's got 2. Big DC, the Danimal himself, It's got 2. Ian Lights Out has 1. So if you want in on that, drop them in there. All right, and we'll keep track of it. And if I miss you, I'm not doing it on purpose. I assure you, I'll get you. Just let me know. Now, Brad Betts said T-Rack plus 1 million. I agree with this. All right, T-Rack is absolutely running it in. All right, B-gap, counter Trey. Indy, 3. Ron. All right, sorry. Yeah. A little biased, TJ. All right, got to go to Spartan. Big Jason going. Jalen Naylor. First touchdown. Okay, so, all right. Drake London is the chat. Is the Howie Schwab poll chat. Keep dropping yours in. I'll get to those in 1 second. Now, me. Give me JJ McCarthy plus 2,000. Here's why. If the Vikings get down in the red zone, especially early, I believe that it is going to get super conservative, and for good reason. And I think that JJ might get a little nervous, even if it's a pass play, even if it's like a short running back pass, like he might take off. He's young. That's what young quarterbacks do. We saw him run in a touchdown last week. And I mean, look, we've only seen one game, but keep track mentally, notes, whatever. JJ McCarthy might not be a bad play for anytime TDs. I'm not saying he's Josh Allen, but while he's learning, young quarterbacks take off. You guys know ball. Like, young quarterbacks take off. Now, the coaches are going to scream at his ass. But, yeah. I'm going to go JJ McCarthy. I'm going to take my shot here. But I love Drake London. I think that's a great call. So, all right, let me leave that up there so we can give the absolute respect to everybody in the club so far. And let me read through these here. All right. Scott said Penix first TD. Big Brian said Jalen Naylor. Zach going Thielen. Okay. Tina, touchdown Tina is going Jalen Naylor. Double down, Darnell Mooney. I like it. TJ, gonna be TJ Hawkinson. I like it. Big Curtis going Josh Oliver plus 3,500. Okay. Big Mosh is going the Hawkster himself, TJ. Patrick's going JJ plus 1,800. There we go. Double down. I hit Kincaid in the Bills game not too long ago. There we go. Attaboy doubled down. Nice work. Big J said, yep. Okay, got to go with the Spartan. Jalen Naylor first TD. Hey, Randall. T-Rack. I'm doubling down on Rack. Big Tracy's going TJ Hawkinson. Tracy, great call. I like that. Hawks, good play. Bibbo, that Dallas game cost me. Should have just played. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Big Bob. Sorry, man. Big John's going TJ Hawkinson. Like it. Ian, looking to get a second diamond there, going Drake London. Like that. Matty Boy just threw Kyle Pitts plus 2,000 in the Discord. There we go. Drake London. I like it. Going with the crew play there. Hawk. From absolutely nowhere, Kyle Pitts. There we go. Sites 1,800. Wayne. Jalen Naylor plus 2,000. John Dammit took him as well. Brad. Okay. Jeff going Adam Thielen, 2,200. I like it. Spencer going Ray McLeod, looking to get himself a second one. There we go. Big P. Magical weekend. Now, there we go. There we go. Scott going Penix. Peggy. Oh, Tyler Algier. I like it, Peggy. That's a smart play. I like it. Aubie going Penix there. Bibbo said go Colts. Big Zach felt VIP in the club. Or does Drake London and TJ Hawk both scoring? Big ask, but I kind of like it. This is going to be one of those games where I don't know how many touchdowns are going to be scored, but I mean, stud wide receiver, safety blanket on the other side. Yeah, I dig it. Martez, I dig it. Tina, we'll get it this week since that's my last. I know what you mean. Sean going Darnell Mooney first TD. I like it. Uh, NFLCBS.com is going with what emoji is that? Is that like a? Is that throwing salt over the left shoulder? Do they have superstitious emojis? Do they have chain letters? Mail this to 7 bots or you're going to get a virus. That was a terrible joke. We got Caleb Fertutti against Minnesota. Yes, sir. Look, and I think JJ, like, again, there's a lot of things that have to play into it. But, yeah. Hey, if you guys get hit the like button, if you haven't, that'd be awesome. Just grab your phone, grab a screen, pull it down, hit like, pop back up. I swear to God, I won't ask you for anything. Ain't going to ask you for money. None of that. But if you get it like, that'd be fantastic. Luke, thank you, man. Japan's going Jalen Naylor. Like that. Seeing that Big J lost a plus 35,000 parlay. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Spencer, there we go. Ray. Cortez, cash that K to play with UAB. Boom. There we go. Maria. Hey, Maria. Hope you're doing well. Footballs. Absolutely. All right. Peggy, thank you. Jeff, I'm on Atlanta and over 6-point teaser. I like it. I really need to get in this club. You do, man. Think it over. Yeah. Think it could be slow, but I think once it picks up, it could go. Cortez, Michael Penix versus Tutty. I like that. Yamster, give me Naylor. All right. I dig that. Time for a diamond. Yamster, it is time for get you a diamond. Peggy, like, so don't lose this crew. Yeah, absolutely. Hit like for sure. Slick Rick going TJ Hawk first TD plus 1,300. I like it. Okay, so let me get the picks up here. One more time. I'll read through these and we'll get out of here. Give you some time to get picks, get y'all set up for the game here. Michael Penix Jr. 1+ interception minus 125. JJ McCarthy 1+ interception minus 125. Michael Penix Jr. over 3.5 rush attempts plus 125. Falcons kicker John Parker Romo over 1.5 field goals minus 110. Justin Jefferson, longest reception over 25.5 yards. And Bijan Robinson, longest rush over 14.5 yards. So that's what we've got for tonight. All right. Let's see. Effort set. AB Penix is 10.5 rush yards over at minus 114. I like it. Like, he's not a huge rusher, but he's athletic. Yeah, I feel it. I agree. Yamster, slow first half and tons of points in the second. I completely agree. Now, in Yamster, we're saying the same thing too, right? Like, we're not saying that, there can't be points in the first, but it's likely. Like, I feel you. I'm absolutely saying the exact same thing as you. I completely agree, buddy. I think you're smart on that one. Martez, skill players. Most of us found out you can use a portion of a free bet on FanDuel. There we go. Yamster, Lions. They look good. That was a big win. AB, I got McCarthy over 20 yards rushing. I like it. I do. He's going to run. He's going to get flushed. And look, defensive coordinators are going to pressure his ass. They're going to be sending, dude, red dog, blitz pack, like everything. That's another thing, too. Pay attention to linebackers. Pay attention to JJ McCarthy and, well, both of them, him and Penix, come up to the line, identifying, talking, right? Some quarterbacks just do that in their head, but young cats, it takes a minute. Even though he's been doing that forever, right? Like, it's the league. But I'm rambling. I like that play over 20 yards. He's gonna run a lot. Yeah, I like it. Slick Rick said under 7.5 first quarter. Cam Ward's a player, great view. Absolutely. I like that kid. Like, he doesn't have a great team around him. And I'm not, being negative against the Titans at all. I think any Titans fan would tell you the same thing. But Cam Ward's going to be good, man. His head's on right. Where you see Penix pass attempts, hang tight, I got you, my boy. Yeah, books are. If you see your books and, like, you can't find, like, very simple, like, these style bets, right? They're putting them up, dropping them, changing them, putting up. Like, you just give it a couple minutes and it should pop up. Now, that's why we do the show, though, because if you can't grab it, if your books doesn't have it up at the moment, then we can go get it. So, Penix attempts. 33.5. Now I don't have the juice, but that is where the over-under is set. So all right, sorry. I just had to take a screenshot here real quick. We have over 1,000 people watching live. Massive. I cannot thank you all enough. Welcome to Driving the Line. I'm telling you, I hope you enjoy it. All right. And if you need anything, all right, scan that QR code. Sorry, my camera's inverted, but scan that QR code at the bottom. Join the Discord. Absolutely free. Drop in the chat. Dude, send me an email. I don't care. Whatever. Hit me up, man. Let me know. But we want you here and welcome in. So good to have you. And the crew, absolutely, man. The most interactive shows and the best crew in the game. So, all right, there we go. We'll get out of here. We'll end it on that. Huge positive. Let's go. All right, we are smoking the books today. And let's absolutely, you guys say the best. All of us together. All right, and everybody brand new. Welcome in. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. Patrick, appreciate you being when I'm not betting fun show. And that's exactly what we want it to be too. Like, you do not have to be like sports betting. Like, we are talking ball, we're breaking down film, all of that. You know what I mean? So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate you big time. Appreciate all of you. All right, let's go. All right, everybody. Best of luck. Let's cash these tickets. We'll be live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, normal time. But until then, boom, let's get it. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Who's got it better than us? No!